I am not an influencer in any way. I don't post videos, but I felt that this was something I really needed to speak about, and I'm going to try to do it very quickly since I don't know what I'm doing and have no idea of how to edit. There are things that have happened since this new administration has taken office that have been questionable. But the latest thing is RFK Jr. wanting to create a nationwide database for the neurodivergent or the autism community. And it doesn't matter if they're high functioning, middle of the road, low functioning, or anything in between. He wants to create this national database for the neurodivergent community. Why? To what end? What purpose does this serve? I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I think RFK Jr. is a fucking lunatic, okay? My personal opinion. You want to leave nasty comments? Feel free. I have never given two shits what anybody ever thought of me. But newsflash, RFK Jr., HIPAA is in play. HIPAA protects privileged medical information, including psychiatric medical information, therapeutic information, educational information. All of that is in play with HIPAA. You have to have signed consent. If the individual is under the age of 18, the parent or guardian must sign for consent. If they're over 18, they themselves have to sign for consent. If the parent has gone to court and had them declared, then the parent or guardian must sign consent. I can tell you that I'm not going to sign no damn consent. There is no reason to make this database. With the current administration on their high horse of finding corruption and fraud and waste and this and that, and you want to spend millions of taxpayer dollars on a database for the neurodivergent, it makes no sense. To what end? I mean, don't look at me and tell me it's so that they're going to get extra services, because that's bullshit. Okay? If it looks like bullshit and it smells like bullshit, it's probably bullshit. So there is no discernible reason to create a nationwide database. I will fight tooth and nail to my last dying breath to prevent this, because I don't see this ending well for our kids. Okay? I really don't. We love our children. Okay? We understand our kids as much as we can. We look forward to the time where they get something and the aha moment and the light bulb goes off and they did it all by themselves, and we're so happy for them because they were able to do this on their own. Now, my son has been declared by the courts. My son will never live a fully unsupervised life. I accept that. I have taken steps to prepare for that. But I don't see how this is going to assist my child in any way, shape, or form. I love my son. I would do anything for my son. I protect him as much as I can. He cannot understand nor navigate the neurotypical world. He can't tell what someone's feeling or thinking just by looking at their face. He doesn't understand that. My hair can be on fire, and he sometimes doesn't get the point that Mom's a little upset. Okay? Welcome to my world. That doesn't change how I feel about him. That doesn't change that I will do whatever it takes to protect him, to try to prepare him for life without me when I'm dead. But this national database, no. I'm not going to give consent. He legally can't give consent. And my lawyers, which are part of his guardianship, are never going to give consent. And you need to get off this kick that you're going to cure autism. There's no cure. There is no cure. Those of us that have been in the trenches with an autistic child for a very long time, we have accepted this, and we accept our kids for who they are. And we go out of our way to give them anything and everything that they need to succeed in life, to try to live as independently as possible, even when we know that they're going to need help. So, hands off my child's confidential medical information. You have no right to his medical records, his psychiatric records, his therapeutic records, his educational records. You have no right. And how dare you even ask? And don't think that you can just go behind the scenes and just snatch this information, because we will find out that you have done that. And I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, they'll be held to pay, because I will not let it go. I will not be silent. I will keep fighting for my son, as I know other parents will fight for their kids. And for those of you parents who have neurotypical children, ask yourself this question. If they are coming for our children's information, what makes you think they're going to stop with us? And why only a neurodivergent? Are you going to create a Down syndrome database or a Prader-Willis syndrome database? You're going to create a database for every single neurological that's out there? Or what about physical disabilities? You're going to establish a database for those? Again, why? To what end? Now, I know that somewhere in that little brain of yours, you have an idea. Well, you need to explain the reasons behind this idea to us parents, because frankly, everything that comes out of your mouth sounds like jibber jabber. Like you have no flaming idea of what you're talking about. So explain why. Because this is one mama bear that is not going to go quietly. She is not going to give up. She is not going to just cave in and say, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll sign. Where do I sign? No, I'm not. Hands off my child. Hands off my child's rights. Because he may be autistic, but he still has rights. And he is still an American citizen. And the last time I looked, even though it's getting a little questionable these days, I still live in the United States of America, where we are protected by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. We are protected by HIPAA. So RFK, I got 2 words for you. And it is not love you.